What is up, my peepholes? This is your guy, Cly, and welcome to a quick update video about the dumpster dived PS4. Now, to be perfectly honest, I haven't done any work to it yet, both because I haven't had the free time, or at least not enough free time to do a hardcore repair, and also because I am completely and utterly terrified of actually doing more damage than it already has. I have never used a heat gun before, so I keep thinking I'm going to heat up something next to the HDMI port and have an essential component slough off. Not a good thing to be worried about. So what I've been doing in my little free time that I have is practicing. I've got plenty of these beat up boards from tech that I just could not save, or tech that was obliterated before I got there. Like this one came out of a rear projection TV that somebody smashed open to steal the projector out of, and they left behind the boards and the nifty lenses. You've seen the lenses from this TV before in my dumpster dived DIY wide-angle lens video, which is actually one of my most successful organic search videos. Yay! So I've been taking all of these connections and just practicing reflowing them with the heat gun, having very little success, to be honest. It's more of a harvesting tool, I've noticed. I've also been practicing a technique known as drag soldering, which is essentially where you take a bead of solder on the tip of your soldering iron, you add a lot of flux to the pins on a small connection like this, and just drag the bead across. If done right, the solder just wicks to each pin without leaving any bridges or issues. And as you can see, I've got a good one here, good one there, good one there, and I've bridged that. So I'm at about 75%, and I've done multiple passes on this and other processors, chips and the like, and still I'm at 75%. So I want to push myself to at least 90% with these practice boards before I tackle the PS4. Now, one big advantage of all of these practice boards is I get all of the nifty little components, like these capacitors. I've got so many little itty-bitty capacitors in here, and don't worry. I made sure everything was discharged before I put them all in the same bag, or even before I touched them with a soldering iron. So no worries there. Now, the heat gun might be out of the equation for this repair, but I have a recent dumpster dive that could really use a heat gun. And that is this bad boy. This is an iPad 2 with a very destroyed digitizer. I have charged it, turned it on. The LCD is in perfect shape, so that's one of the more expensive parts. It's fine. The digitizer is going to be about $10. And because it's so broken, it actually doesn't communicate with the motherboard anymore. So I will not be turning this on for you. Otherwise, I will have to let the battery drain in order to turn it back off. Once I put the $10 digitizer in, it's all about unlocking it, because the previous owner decided to get the code wrong enough that you have to wait 43 years before you can put the code in again. Yes, I did say 43 years. It had a counter on it saying, you must wait X number of seconds before you can try entering a new code. And after doing the math, it averaged out to 43 freaking years. Go figure. So I'm going to hopefully have a video about the PS4 next week, whether or not the repair works. So if you're not subscribed, stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe. Hit the little bell button to get notifications of my new videos. That way, if something like about this goes up, you'll know. Or if you want to see some of my thrifting videos, you'll know. And if you want, I can actually make a video about repairing the iPad, so you'll get a notification about that as well. In fact, let me know in the comments and leave a like if you want to see more about the iPad. Until next time, this is your guy, Cly, signing off.